Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to League 1, Season 33. It is Week 10, and the number 5 Penn State Nittany Lions are on the road at West Virginia. Congrats to the Boston Celtics on a great win against the 76ers in Philly. Causing the delay before this game from our usual kickoff time. But now, with that win, we're ready to get kicked off here. Let's take a quick look. Any injuries to report for the West Virginia Mountaineers? Let's take a look. Sure. And yes, that's a lot of injuries. That's a lot of injuries. So all right, let's see. Now some of these guys look like they're second, but like the halfback's going to probably be a rough situation. So let's take a look at their depth. All right, so Flowers is an 82. But he's a dual threat. He's a freshman, so that's low awareness. So he might be so low awareness that he's gonna throw early and often. So we got to be aware of that. Halfback. All right, so these are the two guys that are out. Doesn't really change it. They're still fine. They're just not hot. All right. Fullback is actually a good fullback. All right. Their best wide receivers are still, well, Hamilton had 20 catches, but yeah, their best 3 are still in. Okay. So he was probably their third best. So okay, that's not a huge detriment to them. Tight end is good with a lot of catches. Line 84, 76, 81, 83, 78. So the line is still decent. Edge 82, 80, 74. So, okay, so maybe try run up the middle. Linebackers 78. Ooh, middle linebackers are poor. Yeah, linebackers in general aren't good. 81's at corner. Ooh, awful free safety. Good strong safety. Like they should be, I think, they should be playing Jennings. Like, that's what they should be doing. All right, so hopefully just attack that D tackle and those linebackers and, attack the freshman quarterbacking and call it a day. All right, let's get kicked off after much ado.
Existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University safety of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense has the ball first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape. Fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got
They get enough rush and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on.
That's a way to start the game.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense.
Hey.
They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Ooh, and the no huddle.
Mountaineers in the hurry up. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week. And you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools. And this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line.
All right.
You need all the big bodies you can get.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Barnett. And the action on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that.
All right. I don't love that, but, you know, we already got the
been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
defensive touchdown, so that's a good start.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to the big tight end.
Oh.
Target to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Flowers. Under fire. And
Hey, there we go.
They've got him at the 27. And that second sack of the day really epitomizes what Penn State linebackers are known for. Quick twitch playmakers.
Quick and fast. That's what they always are at Penn State. They find those guys that are athletes that make plays all over the field. And right here, he's got a second sack on the day.
Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Vaughn. And they pick up just a few on that.
All right, there we go.
The Mountaineers
Coverage.
line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for room. It's Martin. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pulls it in, it's Saunders. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense defense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of drive we like to see.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball
Good
will come
audibles
out
on
to
that
the
drive, too.
25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Flowers. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Ooh-wee.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
To the air, it's Flowers. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He'll do it himself. Fakes it past the marker. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to spell it with
Alrighty then.
31. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
All right.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles and got him on the ground.
Working that left side now. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Penn State!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
All right, we need to find out if number 8 is also a dual threat.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up. These guys.
Oh, I just couldn't escape 54.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking for space. It's Martin. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Man, he has been the definition of consistent all year long. You talk about building a team. You get a guy like this that you can hand the football, and he makes play after play after play. That's why he's #2 in college football in rushing, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy picture. A running back in the Heisman Trophy picture, it's kind of been a dying element. This guy's very much in the race.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it a million times.
68.
Find the tight end of the
Who are we taking out? All right, we're taking out Donko. All right. Left tackle Donko. Q2 increased. All right.
use the big bodies, right? Well, they do. And he drops it. God, that is not normal for the tight end position. These are the guys you depend on down here in this area.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice.
Oh, Jesus. All kind of people taking the idiot ball tonight.
Bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But
he's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone.
Woohoo! The safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running into the open space.
The returner is tackled down at the 43, and the Penn State offense will
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
and I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touched.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense set for a first down play. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Oh, that's my fault.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. Got a man, it's Martin. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Opening play of the drive from the 39. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Hunter. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Hunter. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That was the wrong thing. That was a bad throw into a zone I shouldn't have thrown it into.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Saunders. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the pressure. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Will stop with his timeout from the offense.
All right.
They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He was on target with his 1st kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling
All
on.
right.
Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they... on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets open down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions are on the move. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that is how a punter...
Oh, that was a perfect punt.
In their own territory. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's another safety. Can you believe this? 2nd of the game.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
After giving up the safety,
That's what you get when you get a special teams punt like that.
Slithers into space.
The return is brought down at the 40. And the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Gonna run it. It's Wallace. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Here's the handoff. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might be changing the route. They'll run the toss. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more.
Maybe you forget to cover a wide receiver.
Away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss of
Oof,
last
I'm on
play.
their 3rd quarterback.
Looking downfield, it's Wilkins.
And that's our 3rd safety.
It's going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Got a little space.
The return brings it out to the 41, and the Penn State offense will take over.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back to football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You got to take advantage.
Final play of the quarter coming.
Okay, they didn't forget anybody this time.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Gets it out fast. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. to the running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Tackle is made at the 32-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
They'll leave it with him. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto the
Alrighty then.
and he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20.
West Virginia, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right,
West
let's see.
Virginia has
Let's
ready to
see
dive into
which.
that playbook.
Okay, they're back to that quarterback. Okay.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ward. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down.
All right.
The Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Rides to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wallace. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Wallace. To the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
The Nittany Lions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. looking for the end zone. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Play that funky music till you die.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Ivory. Turning it on.
Oh.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it.
That's a
you're
rough
practice.
score,
You're gonna have
14
to
to
get the right
6.
Scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. He's at the... And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from
All
the
right.
25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll give it to the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain.
All right.
Victory formation.
Great game. Defense would have won it by themselves.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, let's see what else is going on in League One action this week. So, in the ACC, North Carolina hosts in-state rival Wake Forest. Kansas State beat Iowa State 27-20. And we're still waiting to see what happens when number 2 Georgia goes to number 10 Florida. And so coming up in week 11, Florida will be on the road to Miami. No Kansas State game, but Penn State will be at Virginia. And number 20 Pittsburgh will be at North Carolina. Thank you for joining us. And in the immortal words of Coach Spector, have a great week. Kick its ass.